Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Thursday, October the 18th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. A link to get into our free room, 100% free. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. I open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live in the mic at 9:05. Go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a link for a subscription. You'll also see a link for our test drive that's coming up on October the 29th. The test drive will give you access to our full premium service. That's everything. That's Holly, real time. It's everything that we have for 5 trading days. That'll start on Monday, October 29th, so Monday to Friday that week. It'll cost you $8.88. A great time to try us out. People ask us for free trials all the time. We don't offer free trials, but that's about as close as you're going to get. Now, what a day in this trading room today. I want to draw your attention to PTI. I wish I could say that I got it all the way up here. Several in the room did. But PTI came in on the pre-market right there, and I kind of watched it. In fact, even on the 15s, you can see here. This right here, 365, a little bit below there, right there. I'll put a mark there. That was a 200-day moving average. So, of course, I was watching as it popped through once. It popped through again, and then look at this bottoming tail. And I thought, well, that's got to be it. I mean, that's just a massive sell-off. And it did have news. What was the news? Positive results. I mean, it's not like an FDA approval or anything like that. Positive results. This is a little bio. So I had positive results, and then all of a sudden, it just took off without me. And it's a low float, 28 million, not super low, but it just took off. Many in the room were in this one. That's great. I actually did eventually get into this one as it took out 8. Got in at 822, sold some at 851. Don't know why I have this. Oh, I know why. And up here at 884. So, and that was really, really quick. I'm all out of it now. Oh, I know what I did. I only put the last sell in. So I should put the mark here also. It tried to take out 9. Popped through 9, and then when it came back down, I sold most of my. I'm sorry. I sold. My initial sale was right here because it popped so quickly. Remember, this probably happened within 15 seconds of when I got it, so I had to take it out quickly, and then I got out the balance there and then down here. So anyway, great quick trade. I missed all this. Now, what was happening this morning was, we don't see this that often, but you know, the low floaters on the move, and you can see right there, actually this is in the pre-market, okay? And yeah, this is in the pre-market. I would have seen this even earlier. What I did was I actually made a change to the low floaters on the move, and I increased the float size to a 30 million minimum or maximum. Before it was 26. I noticed that PTI is actually at 28. So this actually would have appeared a little bit earlier. But look at all the ones that did appear. CCCL, there's CCIH. ATAI is one that I did take. It worked out okay. I got in right here, and I sold right here. Okay, that is really, really quick again. So what did I get in at? I got in at 141, and I sold. Where are you? At 164 average, okay? It started to move. I thought maybe it would get through 2. Sorry about that. This is just blocking. Thought it might get through 2. It didn't quite make it, and then, you know, as it came down, that's when I got out of most of it. The China low float stocks were just absolutely on fire. I mean, I could go, I think Craig, you know, 147. Look what it hit. 147 all the way to 261. CCIH. 127, the trigger. Okay, there were some that are more astonishing. I think maybe CCL was another. 243, hit 647. I mean, these were just incredible. Now, if you'd read the news overnight, you probably read that the Shanghai index was down and all that, and it looked like it was going to be bleak days for the China stocks today. But my goodness, in this low floaters on the move, they all fired. And the only one I was able to get was the ATAI. Worked okay, but nothing spectacular. What else can I talk about? Holly, an interesting day. Now, first of all, you have to look at the SPY. You know, there was the original reaction. Market opens. It was opening down a little bit, and it proceeded to go down. Now, most of the early Holly alerts were on the short side, which made sense because the market was going down. And then all of a sudden, the market does this. Now, these are 15-minute candles, so that's about a 45-minute. That got Holly out of a lot of trades, either stopped out or reduced risk. And then all of a sudden, look what happened. The market started to really collapse again. And then all of a sudden, all those early Holly alerts to go short were really starting to work. So that's why I'm saying, you know, the Holly alerts are a great watch list for the day. Just because it didn't work out at the very beginning, you know, because Holly doesn't know the market's going to do this, you know, you shouldn't take your eye off them. And, you know, Zuo probably is a great example. Let me get this over here. You know, there was the alert. Look what it did. I mean, it really did nothing for the longest time. 21.24 was the alert, and it gets all the way down. I'm not saying you could have got in right at 21.24, but you had a lot of opportunity because it actually went up to 21.31, and then it made it all the way down. That's almost $1. Almost $1. Again, I'm not saying you could have covered right there, but even if you were still in it, it's still good money. There are a bunch of them like that. UFPI. You know, look at that short all the way down. Actually, that one worked kind of right from the beginning, but that's a tremendous short from Holly. I actually took this one and Coop, because when I looked at the daily, there was literally no support for it whatsoever. And it was bugging me because it, you know, look what it was doing. Meanwhile, the SPY was doing this, and this was just kind of sitting there. And I ended up finally taking it at there was the alert at 1439. I ended up taking it right here, and I covered most down in this area. So, you know, not a bad trade because I put my stop. I got in at 1431. My stop was at was 8 cents away. So covered most of it in this area, which is certainly more than a 2-to-1. So it worked out okay. But certainly there were others from Holly that would have worked a lot better. But this attracted me because of the price, and also when I looked at the daily, I thought, man, this has just no support. And with the market moving down, I just thought it would, you know, keep dragging down. But anyway, they don't all work the way I want them to. And let's see, what else have we got here? Keep an eye on TROV. This is actually one that I took in the pre-market. We've been watching this one for a while. Check out the daily on it. You'll see why. To see the big picture on this one. So I've been waiting for this one to really leave one behind. There's a 200-day, so that's far enough behind. And of course, it has this tremendous void, as we call it, the big gap. So I actually got into this one in the pre-market. The 15-minute chart up again. Got into this one at 114, and it did move up here, but I was looking for a lot more. It actually got all the way up to 130. Probably should have taken some off. As it moved back down, I basically exited just flat. I mean, I made a couple pennies or something, but basically it was just flat. So it wasn't quite ready. I am still watching it. Today, I tell you, if it gets back up to say 130, I may have to take some and try to hold it, because I mean that void is just so delicious looking that you know, it'd be one of those that I would just completely and utterly kick myself so much, because I've been watching this one, it seems like, for several weeks. I just don't want to let it get away from me. But it may not be quite ready yet, that's all. All right, I want to get back into this room. Man, oh man, just so much going on. Bring back the capture program. Okay, so again, any questions for me, you can use this email address. And again, this is the link to get into our free room. 100% free. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. I will open the room tomorrow. Again, I want to bring you, please check out the link for the test drive. It starts October the 29th. Now, and again, I'll tell you this. You sign up for it today or before the 29th. You're basically pre-registering, all right? So please don't inundate our poor support people saying, hey, I just signed up, I have no data. You know, you won't start getting live data until October 29th, the Monday. We start getting our data around 7 in the morning. So you can pre-register, get everything set up. You will actually have access to the full program about an hour after the market closes on Friday. No live data, of course, but you can play around with the program all weekend to get it set it up. All right, everybody. Man, what a day. I hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. I say I'll open it tomorrow around 9 o'clock Eastern Time, so hope to see you there. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.